What's going on, y'all? So this is more of a video geared towards my experience right now. If you relate to it, hopefully you can find some help in this, or maybe just know that you're not alone. Lately's been hard. I've been very discouraged lately. It's starting to get harder to walk around with confidence. I'll just put it plain and simple. I go to the gym, and the gym, ever since I've turned single, the gym has turned into a graveyard of girls that have rejected me. That's how it kind of feels. And I walk around in there, and it feels like the whole gym is looking at me and thinking that I'm a weird guy for putting up these shots. And no, I'm not of any sort harassing these girls or continuously coming up to them after they reject me or being weird when I speak to them, or no, I'm just putting up average, ordinary shots. Hey, what's your name? I think you're beautiful. What are you hitting in the gym today? Oh, okay. Can I get your Instagram? Bam. That's really all I'm doing. Sure, there's been a couple girls that have, talked to me back and gave me their Instagram, but very rarely do they ever end up actually texting me back. It's either usually that, or they just flat out say no because they have a boyfriend or something, which is cool. It's respectable. I hope when I get a girlfriend, she does the same thing. But it's getting to the point where I'm just starting to become discouraged and not caring anymore. A month ago, if I saw a beautiful girl and I didn't talk to her, I would be upset at myself, for not going and giving it a shot. But now I see a beautiful girl, and the first thing I think to my head is, what's the point of talking to her when I know what's going to happen? Sure, maybe it's a bad thing to say I know what's going to happen, okay? Maybe I don't know what's going to happen, but I sure as hell know what's usually happens when I talk to a girl. And it's just discouraging, honestly. It's getting to the point where I'll see a beautiful girl and I'll be like, what's the point of going up to her when I know that A, she's either going to say no because she has a boyfriend, or B, she'll give me her Instagram because she doesn't want things to be awkward, and then end up never texting me back, and I get my hopes up for no reason, and I envision going on dates with this girl and, spending time with her and stuff all before I send the first text, and I send the first text and she never texts me back, and now all my hopes go down the drain. And I can't even complain really, because there's been girls that wanted me in the past, and I took a long time to text them back, and I kind of shut them down. And I'm really just I'm going through what they went through. I can only imagine how frustrated they were. I have no room to be upset, but I also do have room to be upset. I'm gonna keep trying because it's also, yes, I do want a girl, but at the same time, I also want to show myself that I can talk to girls and I can go out of my comfort zone and try for something, One of these days, I will meet a girl. I will meet a girl that likes me, and I really like her, and I'll be able to be in a relationship again. But until then, I just got to keep trying, honestly. That's really all you can do. One thing I do a lot is I'll try to encourage myself a lot. I mean, you guys see in my past videos, I'll be like, oh, rejection is just proof that you're trying. Nick, don't be upset that you're getting rejected. You're putting up shots. You're doing all you can do. You can't control what they say. And that stuff's true. That's ball knowledge. It's true. But at the same time, I can only tell myself those things for so long until I just say, bruh, fuck this. I don't even care anymore. They just don't fucking want me right now. It's cool, whatever. I gotta just probably switch things up or something. Or maybe just keep being myself and a girl will accept me for that. I'm gonna keep trying. There's no point in not trying anymore. That's not gonna do anything for me. If you guys are experiencing anything similar, let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna try making videos where I'm giving advice anymore. Well, maybe I might, but I'm definitely, that video I made earlier where it was 3 things not to do after getting rejected. Sure, I do think all those things are true, but I'm not an expert of any sort. All I could do is just tell you guys what I'm going through and my experiences. And if you can relate to it, we can talk about it. And I want to build a cool community here. Even if it's freaking 10 subscribers, man, if it's 10 people that are going through what I'm going through, and we can all talk and help each other, that's cool. But yeah, guys, see you in the next video.